All right, let's just start with like a little bit about you, a little bit about your background, so we can familiarize ourselves.
My name is Nassif. I'm a speech pathologist by trade. I used to be in like the mechanics, the auto industry. I was a mechanic, and I ran a towing company for a while. And I loved business so much, and was working in the schools, and I missed being in business, missed being a business owner, and the opportunity for BIGGBY came along, and we kind of went along with it and ran with it, and
Yeah.
it's been like that ever since.
Yeah. How'd you find out about BIGGBY? What introduced you?
You know, we were looking around for something, and we sent in a bunch of different inquiries, and Bob Perry called us, and that was it. Yeah.
That was it.
And
That was it.
Then he calls me and he goes, you know, we're gonna go out, go get a free dinner out of this. Let's go see. You meet him up and get a free dinner out of this. And he bought us dinner. And
He went Dutch on it.
he bought us dinner. We liked what we saw. We talked, and you know, here we are. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Bob's great.
yeah,
he's a good guy.
And he supports you at the store?
yes,
Yes, he's always
definitely.
checking in, calling,
Okay.
making sure we're doing okay.
And he's responsive too. You know, if it was a while back where you know we were out of waffles, and
First week we
The
opened.
infamous
first week, yeah.
First week we opened. You know,
First week we opened. We called him and he's like, "Hey, go to the store and grab a lunch from me. We got you." You know.
Oh, he's
yeah.
Yeah,
in his store.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of stores not too far away. So.
Yeah. How about you, Basil?
So, background is I have a business degree, and from Eastern, but I do low voltage stuff, networking, IT, cameras, door access, audio video integration, like that kind of stuff. Still do it on the side a little bit, you know, still have customers they're calling, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we are in the Scouts. Believe it or not, we've been in Scouts since we were young. We're both Eagle Scouts.
No kidding.
Yeah, we're both Eagle Scouts.
What were your projects?
I did a day camp for children who were victims of domestic violence. So like a lot of kids that you know are in the shelters and whatnot, they came out and they got to experience scouting for a day, and I thought it was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What about you?
You know the birch trees?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how they all like went away from the diseases,
Yeah.
right?
What was that called?
Brush elm or something like that. And we put they're very expensive. I don't know what to get now that are immune to the disease. And we put them in like the city hall of Dearborn Heights City Hall. We built little benches and stuff for people to I don't know, just sit outside and have fun. I guess I don't know.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Hey, Eagle Scout, that's a big
We're
deal.
still in it right now. I mean,
Yeah.
we're still
We run-
leaders, and we do it every week. So
That's cool. That's great. Is that how you met?
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, at least you both knew you both were hard workers. Right?
For free too.
For free. Yeah. We were talking a couple of days ago, man, we're looking at these balance books. Man, we love working for free. Especially, you know, the first month, you know, contractors want their money and this want their money. And so everything that came in was just going out. Like, man, we love working for free.
You opened about 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
In November, yeah.
November, yeah. You're right. I mean, you're in it right now. This is brand new.
Probably not the best time to open either, you know.
January's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, January's a tough moment for the coffee business. Always has been.
They wanted us to open in like March, April, you know. They said that's the best time, but just had delays and stuff like that. So
Oh, we're supposed to open last.
we were supposed to open like a year before we opened.
The city gave us hell.
Really?
The city gave
Yeah.
us absolute hell with rezoning, and it killed us.
How could you, looking back on that now, how could you have gotten in front of that? Could you? Had you known, could you have gotten in front of that?
Before we signed the lease, we went and talked with the city
We
planner.
talked with the head of the planning department.
And we said, hey, this is what we want to do, this is our plan. And she
What does it take to get to? What's the steps? you know?
she gave us a packet and said, hey, go fill this out, bring it back, we'll get it rezoned for you. I'm on board with that, no issue.
6 weeks.
And she said 6 weeks, $8,000.
Oh, you had to get this rezoned?
Yeah.
Well, that's, okay.
She said it'd take 6 weeks and $8,000.
What did it take?
$60,000 later and a year and a half.
You're lying to me.
I'm not.
Is it?
So when we actually started construction, we started construction in like June, and we opened in November. You know, that's about the same timeline. You know, about 6 months.
Yeah.
And before all of that was a year and a half of getting everything.
Had to be driving you guys crazy.
Oh my
We're
God!
killing ourselves.
How does it take a year and a half?
That's the city.
The city is notoriously bad with businesses.
Yeah. These these well-established older townships, cities.
We had
they're
to
tough.
sit there and have a bunch of people come in and complain about us opening a BIGGBY Coffee, and kids are gonna loiter in the parking lots, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They give us an issue like
You're like, I hope they do.
the escape lane for the drive-through was 19 and a half feet, and the ordinance says it should be 20 feet. So they wanted us to add a half foot of asphalt on the outside, but it's like, this was a bank, it was a drive-through, it was approved as a drive-through. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that about
Yeah.
your story.
Well,
Holy
not even that. Like, we
smokes.
have like existing like drainage for the rain and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
They wanted us to. They came one day. You have to do a storm water study.
That
Like,
gets expensive.
Called the mayor. I'm like, What's going on?" Like,
it's already existing
done.
stuff, It's not like we're
Nothing's getting
building new.
changed.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, it's a beautiful spot.
Thank you.
It's my first time seeing it today when I drove up, and it's just, I mean, what a great, it's so visible, great intersection. Yeah. All right. So your favorite product is the brownie.
Right now, yes. It's a very hot product.
So Tony D. You guys know Tony? You probably don't
I
actually.
don't think so.
Tony's worked with us for 25 years.
Sure.
And he's been in just about every capacity there is in the business. And he used to stand at the cash register. He'd say, "Watch this." Somebody would walk up and he'd say, they'd order a drink, and he'd say, "And you want a blueberry muffin with that?" Like 80% of the people would say yes. Right? It's like that. It's not even suggestive selling. It's like
Telling
telling
them
them.
what they
Yeah, don't give them a choice.
And that's what we're trying to teach the baristas.
It works. It's crazy.
I was telling the baristas, whatever you can get your hands on, sell it. I was like, hey, you want an espresso machine with that? Go ahead and sell a damn espresso machine. I don't care. Just sell everything. Whatever you can sell,
Whatever
sell.
you-
We need some money right now.
A lady came in the other day. She wanted to buy beef, right when the cookie butter went away. She just wanted to buy the gallon of cookie butter, a jug of cookie butter. I was like, sure, why not?
Sure. I one time I went into a store, and the franchise owner was talking. I forget how we got onto it. We were talking about merchandise. He's like, "I just can't sell any merchandise. Doesn't sell. Doesn't work." I said, "Okay." And then I went to the barista. He and I were going to go out and go look at another property that he was interested in building. And so I said to the barista before I left, I said, "Listen, if you can sell a mug while we're gone, I'll give you $20 cash." So he came back probably an hour later, maybe an hour and a half later. Barista had sold two. And I said, and I looked at the price, and I was like, they didn't sell it. All they need to do is be inspired a little bit,
Yeah.
right? And it doesn't even take money,
Oh, yeah.
right? It's just getting.
The mini Snickers or whatever. You put a bunch of them. Hey, whoever sells this gets, mini Snickers.
And the merchandise has been selling itself, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
The coffee, especially the bags of coffee.
Oh, yeah. The retail coffee is good.
Sell a lot of it.
Yeah, good. Well, that's good. To
That's
hear.
really what I love about the DoorDash. Yeah, they take a whole bunch, but the never forgets to upsell, and it upsells things you never think of. I had a guy order a large frozen mint mocha with boba.
Strawberry boba. in it.
No kidding.
Yeah. And I'm like, holy crap. Like,
That'd be good, right?
it's,
Why not?
I don't care. They bought
Strawberries
it.
go up.
They bought it. And like, you get these weird combinations that you never think of,
It's
but the
like-
drink ends up being $14.
It sells itself because you get all the options
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want 4 extra shots. People do it. 4 extra shots. Oh yeah, give me 3 extra
flavor,
zips.
Extra
Why not?
garnish, extra zip. Like, they just go down the line and click.
And that's why I was like, I really wanted those kiosks.
Like, Taco Bell.
Like, yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I tried doing it, but they
That's
said
the
it wouldn't work
kiosk
with the
thing.
percolator.
Well, we talked about it, and it's just here's my take on it. You don't want to make the investment in that technology or not, because we're like we're not that far away from everything just being ordered
Yeah.
on your phone, right? So you walk in here, you pull up the BIGGBY app, you order it. We're not paying DoorDash anything at that point. We're not,
Yeah.
and then all the upsell stuff should be there as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So
That's
we
how it is
took-
with the online orders anyway right now. Same thing.
Yeah. How are you doing business through the app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it as significant as DoorDash or?
No. Oh no. The DoorDash is.
We
where
get like
it's
the
at.
same people every day who order online.
Yeah.
Yeah, these.
Yeah, it's like 5, 6,
Yeah.
7 of them a day.
Well, DoorDash, you get-
will get.
A lot. You've marketed yourself to a whole bunch, especially when you do those ad campaigns and those incentives. Oh my gosh. They make so much money. They make so much money.
You know what? My hat's off to them.
Honestly.
They figured it out.
For doing absolutely nothing. They make so much money.
You gonna go on a farm direct trip?
Would love to.
Shit.
Free?
Well, you gotta. Yeah, we give away trips.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. No one's ever said anything.
We didn't even know there was.
We got excited when we heard it was free.
Yeah, so we do. Normally, it's free for like baristas.
Yeah.
And stuff, right. That's usually
Or
who we're paying
baristas.
for to go.
We were literally saying a couple days ago, man, we could win Barista of the Year because we were just like, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that's what it feels like. When you're a barista, right? Yeah. No, that's cool. That's funny. But yeah, we do farm direct trips. I haven't gone on one yet. Somebody's giving me some heat the other day. It's like I know. I mean, I got 4 kids, and, you know, but I'm gonna go on one. A friend of mine's trying to talk me to go on one in June.
Where do they go?
All over. I mean Honduras, Mexico. I don't know if we've done a direct trip to Africa yet.
Was that something you guys are worried about? All this tariffs on the coffee,
Yeah.
Colombia, and all this
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
I saw it. Were you the one? Was it you or Bob there? Did the article on the tariffs?
Wow. Yeah.
Uh,
I read that. It was interesting.
Yeah. No, coffee pricing is a big deal right now. Very big
and it's
deal.
already gone up since we opened. Like
Yeah.
$20, $25.
Yeah. No, it's a big deal. Cool. Well, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it.
Thank you for
Of
having
course,
me.
thank you.
for
Thank you
coming
for
in.
stopping
Hey,
by.
wait, one more thing. If you had wise words for a prospective franchisee or a franchisee who is signed and ready to go but hasn't opened yet, what would they be?
I'd say really do your homework. Really do your homework. You know, don't rush into something. Find the best location for yourself. Take your time in finding a good location. Take your time in making sure all the government regulations are
Oh, yeah.
are
The municipal stuff.
yeah, all the municipal stuff is taken care of. You know, don't rush, and then watch your costs. If you can find something you can do yourself, you can save a
100%.
lot of money.
Yeah.
Lot of
I
money.
would say
We saved probably about $250,000
You gotta-
to build out.
it's not like a
build out
business you can
ourselves.
just come in and like take a back seat and sit in the office all
Oh,
day,
you're
you know.
100%.
And I don't know if people think like that, but you got to be hands-on and involved.
Yeah.
Or you got to be there, like.
Yeah, we actually used to write that in our contract.
Uh-huh.
That you had to spend 6 hours a day on the floor with the
I
neighbor
think
making
that
drinks.
was in our contract.
Is it? Because
I
they've
think
taken
so.
it out.
Oh, have
Maybe
they?
you signed long enough
2 years ago. I mean,
We were told that together we have to work full time.
we had to be like 40 hours a week,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
between the both of us,
Okay. Yeah.
for
that-
at least a year.
a year.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that, yeah, I believe in that.
And I think it's
clause.
important. And the
Yeah.
training, don't take the training lightly, you know.
Yeah.
And the more, what store did you train in?
All of Bob's stores.
You were all over. Good.
Mainly his 2 over here in Allen Park.
You look familiar. I think I was probably in some stores that you were in work.
He's got a face, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's just that.
One time you guys did a thing at
Southfield?
no, that place in off of 96. You guys did it at where they do the Renaissance Festival. What's it called?
696? And
Where
what?
do they do the Renaissance Festival?
I don't know.
Renaissance Festival's up in like.
No. You guys had, it was one of the halls, one of the Suburban Collection.
Oh.
You guys were at the Suburban Collection
for
doing
annual
a prospective franchisee. This was before COVID.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah. I think that was, it might have been, I don't
Y'all
know.
signed before COVID.
No, this
No.
was just me going up there
No, we
thinking
signed
about
in,
it. 2023, 2022?
No, 2022 maybe.
Yeah.
2022.
I know it's a fight.
It was, getting this place open was a hell. Was hell.
But you got it. You got
Yeah.
you got a hell of a property, long lease, good deal. Like that's good.
That and do the homework on like people who like your vendors, your contractors, you know, all this stuff. You know, people take advantage of you, and you know, don't get multiple different people to give you quotes and prices on stuff. Don't just go with the first guy,
And don't go with the cheapest guy.
and don't go with the cheapest guy either.
Right.
We had cheaper plumbers and cheaper stuff like that. We went with like a guy we felt most comfortable with. So.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day. Sort of, in moments I get tired of like being a nice guy. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's
Oh, yeah.
because people do. It's hard, man. People get taken advantage of, and it's
We put so much cash into it, you know, and we just want it done. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations on getting it open. I can't wait to see what you guys do. I love this spot. I love this store. It looks beautiful. We got to get you some artwork, but other than that, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a great property.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Yeah, check out the vault in the back.
We have a
You
vault.
guys we got anything in there?
We got some
Storage.
coffee. It's expensive coffee.
That's where we
have
put
to
the
it in.
coffee.
Dry storage in there, yeah.